Hello, it's Strigabella. This is the first of a live stream series I'm going to be doing. I have a whole bunch of hauls from all of the shopping trips we've been doing to prepare for this. But I have been tasked with getting all these additional items and having them all packed and ready for Monday. So I am finally able to sit down and actually stop from running around. Let's see. I don't even know if anybody that I know else has been on here. Hold on. Let's see what is happening. Oh, there is something on there. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Joyce. You were always up late every time I do these like middle of the night live streams. You must be exactly a night owl too. It's always the same people who are up at this hour, and it's always like the same people who are night owls and watch things from like 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. are my most active hours. It's Halloween time and our favorite time. Our whole family is obsessed with this, and like Halloween is when we go all out, and usually we would go every year to Salem. So I wasn't finding anything like what Joy was wanting to find until I just was so tired. I didn't want to walk all the way to CVS to get the pantyhose that I absolutely had to have. And oh no, there was one thing I didn't get actually, and it's a thing I needed really bad. But that's my problem. But Joy is gonna probably be pretty happy finally. But I went to the Dollar Tree just to not have to walk all the way to CVS, and I found all the most amazing theme of the concert because it's for his Watermelon Sugar and that album. And so I got stuff that Joy is gonna be so surprised and I think really happy for the first time ever because she never likes like anything that I try to get her or pick for her. So this is gonna walk because you can only bring in about like a wallet size little flat thing. And so I think she's gonna actually be really surprised. It's like a bachelorette party type thing. I brought the max of like stuff to have fun. I have costumes. I have like things to wear on our heads. Like I have so in order to get these things in, I have to like attach it to us as part of our like outfits and wardrobes. But I can do that really easily. I'm really good at like sticking things into like hair clips and stuff. So it's just like, but it's gonna be really noticeable because other people are just wearing like she showed me all the outfits and the styles and stuff. But they're all just, an outfit, go-go boots and things like that. And since you can't bring really anything much in, most people are just rolling up like a sign or something and, putting it in their side or something. But this is gonna be I don't know if I should share it yet because I don't want Joy to like see this and not be surprised. So I'm gonna save it as like a really big surprise for when you guys see what the really cool part is. But I'll give you a sort of sneak peek. It's gonna involve trying to get all of this stuff that's on this bed onto our bodies and attached as part of the outfit. But then we have to unattach it and wave it well enough so we can be absolutely positively noticed no matter what. Because in those lights with the things and the colors that I have, it's just going to be impossible because these are going to glow like really, really amazing. Because these things in the dark, when there's like certain lighting, they glow so amazing and cool. It's almost like they're light up, but not quite. Let's see. This says there's two people, but they're both. Oh, let's see. I You can hear me. I'm not like this stupid, but I'm just saying anyway on here because it says there's another person, and I don't know if he knows how to like. Okay, so I can't believe it. The lady who tried to bag all the stuff was like concerned I wouldn't make it home, but I thankfully stopped and had just a break to take everything out, and actually something had already burst and got everything soaking wet. And so I readjusted all the bags. I put everything straight up so nothing would spill. I threw away the spilled thing. And I managed not only to get home without breaking my back, falling down, or losing any of the stuff or crushing it, I relaxed, had a bubble Thai iced tea, and chatted with adult grown up people. It was like amazing. I wish I had tried to do that a long time ago. It was like I suddenly was able to feel like I could like move and maneuver. I was like lighter and I felt like I could actually walk and run pretty fast. And I actually got home like so fast with all the stuff. And oh, and the best part also, I saw this little thing that somebody had on the curb to give away. And I thought it was just, I liked the box, is why I took it. And it ended up being a brand new, unused, unactivated, without even a dead battery, I Love Lucy fossil watch. And not only is it just a fossil watch, which is nice anyway, it's has this little key that you activate, and so you can project stuff to play on your I think it plays like on your phone or something. But they you can see it like when you shine it onto like something mirrored or screen like, and it's pretty freaking amazing and cool. You can see it lighting up, but I don't think I can do that on here because it doesn't know who I am. Once you sign in to it, you have to sign up with your info, and then it's like just only you can access it because you know how to use the little key. And oh my god, that is so cool. It's way, watches used to be kind of like obsolete for a while because people were like, we have all the technology to do it. But I think that's so cool, like how it's like a key and only you know how to turn it, and you have to, like, that's amazing. Makes watches like, I always like watches anyway. They're just classic. And I actually am really sad though that they don't have the ones that rewind anymore because those are, I don't know, they just, you can wind them forever and ever as long as you don't break the watch. You can like wind it for the rest of time. And I have some watches like that from long ago when they still made those. I just like watching this thing light up. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but it's like really. Oh, and in the dark, it goes onto the wall and the ceiling. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to find a brand new like $100 watch in the box. And I Love Lucy. Oh, and you can register to become like a Fossil Club person and get discounts on the watches too. Pretty cool. And I was like, please, no, I can't find any more stuff to pick up. And I found, I'm like, I was with this backpack, all this stuff in it, and trying to get home. And then I'm picking up stuff still on the way home. I also found a light up. It looks like this, but it has what do you call it? Sun, like that you stick it in the ground and the sun charges it. So I'm gonna leave it out and charge it up. So it'll be part of the theme and lighting up and blinking. So that should be awesome. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, I have several hauls to show, and I had them all organized into by the each store, and I had the receipts And I thought I was going to ask people to guess like how much each receipt comes to, and to see which one is the most and the least based on what you see. And then I can reveal at the end, but there's not enough people on here right now to do that. So I'll do that one like during the day when there's people watching, and you guys can like guess and stuff. Or I could announce a time when I'm gonna live stream, so more people will be on here, because I think that's fun when like you can guess and like the price is right, because you'd be really shocked how much items I've been finding recently at the Dollar Tree that are like really actually really work well, like better than some of the other stuff. So I am going to share, let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna show some of these makeup products because you guys will appreciate these. I know when Black Rose sees this, she's gonna like it too, because she loves like false lashes and stuff. So we got these magnetic lashes. You put a thin eyeliner on, and the eyeliner itself contains metallic stuff, so you don't have to do anything. These lashes just magnet to your eyes like magic. I've tried the magnetic ones before, but they had like little clips you had to put underneath your eyelash and then the other one over it. And I loved those because the ones with the glue, those never really look good on me because my eyelashes are usually really long anyway. So it kind of looks stupid because my own eyelashes are like longer and curlier. So mine stand way up and the other ones just flatten them and wreck them and pull them out. But these are amazing because they do what you want them to do and you don't look weird. You can't see the glue. I'm so glad they invented these because I love long, full, awesome eyelashes. But I don't like the sticky glue and all the, and I don't want to reuse them after either. But these, there's nothing. It's just magnetic. So when you wash off the eyeliner, there's no stuff left on the eyelashes at all. You can probably use them just and then buy a new. I don't know if they sell a new magnetic eyeliner though to buy again. And let's see. And I always buy Kiss. It's really inexpensive for like coming with all the stuff and everything, and they last just as well as the really expensive ones. So I got Outlast lipstick because we have to wear masks inside there, and I know Joy's not gonna want to like have not her full makeup on, so we're gonna have to have a lipstick that won't get all smeared. And you know, these girls in there are gonna be hyperventilating with those masks because they go insane. They scream and they sweat and their hearts are like going crazy. People pass out. And I don't know how I'm going to be in there in the heat between all these screaming young, like adolescent girls and not suffocate myself with a mask over my face, getting like pounced up on. I don't know. But so I bought all these, yes. No, so the theme of the concert is like his album and how he's been like wearing clothes mostly. So most people are just dressing like the colors and the style, like the, whatever the 70s kind of theme. But there's really no way to like, because they used to be able to have a huge sign and it would say like a baby announcement. They would just try to get him. He would always notice like people doing cool things, like they wanted to announce the sex at the concert of their child and things like that. But we can't really bring anything in because the rules. So we have to be able to get enough things in, and our seats are not in the pit. So the pit is the best place to be to get noticed. But it's really set up the stage so like everyone will get to interact in some way. Like he'll be near your side. So when he's near our seats, Joy's gonna want to like be waving her stuff, and I have a huge. Where the heck did it go? Oh, I know where it is. Oh no, it's gone. well, I had to strap it on my back to carry it, but it's like the shape is it's like a big wire witchy hat, and so to get it on, I'm gonna have to wear it like like as the back of me as part of my outfit to get everything in, but the hat matches my shape pretty well. And so when we get in there though, I can just take it off and she can unhook all the windy things and all whatever's on it. She has to design it though the way she wants, but when it unhooks and you wave it, it's gonna just there's no way anybody could not notice something like that because it's these things are really I don't even know how long they are, but plus our outfits is gonna be so crazy. Uh, oh, you want me to get the hat and stuff? Okay. I hope Joy doesn't see this. Oh my gosh, there it is. I was actually kneeling on it the whole time I was looking for it. Here. Here's the thing with the that someone was giving away. It has the sun charger thing, and then it has a wire, but it matches what I'm gonna be putting like in my haircuts and stuff, which are these things. So I'm gonna like have updo and like all kinds of stuff coming out to match my ladybug wings, and and I am gonna be the more witchy woman, like Stevie Nicks style, because I'm like older and I'm still like kind of like a rocking kind of person and mom, and not like a typical. And so I'm gonna be wearing my new Timberland, awesome high heel boots. If John didn't move them. I splurged big time on these. Oh my gosh, I love these so much. These are like my go-to kind of like boots. Look at the tread. They are gonna last forever. I'm not gonna slip and fall. I can like run, I can hike, I can do everything in these kind of shoes. I miss that because not only does it give you more exercise, it looks amazing and they go really cool with stuff. And I'm so happy I bought a good pair of shoes finally. It's been so long since I've had any nice things. I don't know. So I love these. I wish I could have bought more, but I really went overboard at the Dollar Tree, spending almost $70, and that was supposed to be included in our cash money. Oh, I can walk in those. They're really comfortable because of how well made and sturdy they are. It's not like walking in like stilettos or dress shoes, which is a problem because I don't it's gonna rain and it's gonna be pretty cold. And Joy wants me to wear this like really skimpy dress. And to wear that, I'm gonna have to wear heels. Yeah, I can totally run in those boots. Yeah, I love that. They're just amazing. Incense? What is that? Oh yeah, I have an incense haul. Good reminder. Oh man, you guys are good. I got some really nice incense at the Dollar Tree, and I didn't even realize when I bought them that they all like a bunch of them came with a new the holder. So not only did I pay only $1, they came with holders. So it's not hot anymore. It actually was pretty hot until now during the day, but it's like tonight was really the first cold night. Like my hands were getting really cold until I started walking really fast with the backpack that weighed like I only went to get three things. I needed the broth, like those invisible like wireless naked looking like bras that don't show when you wear like a low cut dress. But and I needed nylons, and I still hadn't found white pencil for Joy to put in her eyes, but they apparently stopped making it. And I can't find even pencils anywhere. They're all crayons. So I don't know what I'm going to wear because I think that dress really short. I'd have to wear like really fancy shoes if I wear black nylons and like a above my knee cleavagey like strappy dress. And so I think I'm gonna wear like an in-between thing, sort of like more Stevie Nicks these days. Either like I have really nice dressy like what do they call those? It's like a I don't even know what to call it. Not a onesie. It's like a almost like coveralls, but it's not. It's like it's got straps and it's like here, let me show you. I don't know how to even describe it. And I don't really like them usually, but this one, like, can you try the entire fit? You want to see the short dress or the better one? Hold on, let me get the or the pants because it's supposed to rain Monday now and be freezing cold. So, in Boston at night, that wind is like because we're up on Beacon Hill, which is like, so when we walk back from the concert at night, we're going up this huge, huge hill. I used to go to Suffolk on Beacon Hill. So when I was fit, I used to get off the train and I would hike like running up this huge hill. And then I had to go up 11 flights of stairs every day to get to my class. And that was my exercise, like my run for that and but in high heels and short dresses without a coat, that's just that nah, I'm too old for that now. I'm not 25 anymore. I made it home from the Dollar Tree downtown alive, and I didn't fall this time. Yeah, it's like a romper, but it's like it doesn't come all the way to your ankles. It's like yeah, I'm wearing a romper now. That's funny that you said that. It's like one of those short rompers. I love rompers because it's like almost like a dress or something, but it's like they made rompers so many. I loved my rompers when I was little. I can remember them all. I had little Lulu. Oh my god, those are my favorite. I loved the little Lulu outfit. I remember all my little summer outfits. I was such a weird little kid, and I had a Barbie trike, and little seat for her in the front, and I would whip around the corners just like I drove when I grew up. I drove just like that, and I would go cut the corners, and I now have a permanent huge scar on my knuckle because instead of there's no brakes on trikes that are made of plastic, I decided to use my hand to slow me down, and it was on the cement going around a swimming pool, and so I hid my hand for as long as I could until my grandmother noticed I was hiding it behind my back. And yeah, we found out that my dad and my grandpa weren't watching what I was doing while they were babysitting, supposedly. And I had ripped my fucking knuckle and whole like finger to shreds. Like it was all shredded and bloody. And I knew I was going to get yelled at for like oh, it was bad, but I still scar. Is the one you wear? Oh no, would never wear this. I just wear this around the house. I wouldn't go out in public dressed like this anymore. This is like just so because my apartment is so hot. No matter how many times I open the windows, even if it's freezing out, it never ever cools off. No wind ever blows through. I open the back door. It just never. It's always hot in here. I put the air conditioner on all winter. This is how small my apartment is. If I want to go into my closet, right? Oh my god, I want to show. So, all right, I've never used Gnomes. This is the first time using my son's Chromebook. So to move, and I share my bedroom with my daughter, and the dog is so happy when Joy goes away because he goes and takes her whole bed. Normally, he has to squish in this little tiny bed with me if he wants to sleep with me, which he always does. And it's really annoying because Sometimes lately he'll take up the entire bed. And if I try to move him, he like is gonna kill me. He starts growling at me, and he's 12, so they start to get kind of. I can't even move it now. No, if I wait, John. Oh, here we go. All right, now I move it. So I have to move my whole bed just to open my closet. There is that. I have so many accessories though to wear on top of things. Like this one is a shawl, but it has sleeves. And where are the pants? Oh, I forgot about this one. This one's pretty cool. I don't know why I bought this, but I did. But now it's actually good that I did, and it's the perfect time of the year. It's a fake leather skirt. Like, I, what was I thinking buying a skirt like hot orange? But the only time you could really wear it is around now. But I think it was on sale or something. But it's pretty long, but it's not like that long, and it's like not so tight that it's would be uncomfortable to walk in. But let's see. Where is have everything there? How not it disappears. Oh, I have that, but that's really what the hell did it go? Oh, I know I put them. Yes, I do. There's both dresses. All right, so this one I was initially set on wearing, and that's why I needed to go buy those little naked bra things. Like they just go stick somehow to your breasts, so like you're not gonna fall out or not have a bra. And it's got that angle thing, and it's just. But apparently, you want a Scooby Doo. Oh my God, that's such a good idea. If we had a bunch of people with us, that would rock. That's a really good idea. If she goes to another show with like a couple people. Oh, actually, you know what? She's been chatting with other girls who are going. I should ask her. That's a wicked good idea. Yeah, then it would be a whole group of people dressed up like he would love that. How would we'd have to have a Scooby Doo like somehow that we could smuggle in, or maybe yeah, someone could be Scooby Doo. I don't know if they'll let you. Yeah, no, a mask is a mask, I guess. I have a fur cat face mask, but I don't think they. I don't know if they'd approve of like your face and your eyes being covered. But maybe. I don't know. I was. Oh no! Did I get the raccoon? I was gonna get a raccoon mask too because I love raccoons. And where the big long pants ones? Oh, I don't know if I would ever wear this because I love this. It was so expensive. But this is like my favorite I ever. I used to always buy clearance Victoria's Secret when they were selling like these really awesome expensive stuff for like their loyal always buying customers because I bought all my like jeans clothes. They had the best clothes. I don't know why they don't do that anymore. Shoes, everything, and they always fit right. Like they were always really perfect quality and true to size, not like things now. So this, I don't know if you can tell. I might have to actually try it on to like show you. I know, I do too. The Harry Potter, my whole family, like all of us, we dressed up to go see the premieres when the Harry Potter movies came out. That was so much fun. There were some really, I mean, oh my gosh, they look so authentic. I was Mrs. Weasley, my littlest boy. He was so little. I can't believe we let him go at midnight. But we were like, oh my god, we still are. diehard Harry Potter. Like every year on Harry Potter's birthday, my oldest, who's 23 now, makes the actual cake from the movie with the misspelling. Okay, let's see. All right, this is the one that I love, but oh, shit. Oh man. Oh my gosh, these are like really expensive and very good and look good on people, but they most often always need somebody to help you put them on properly without like ripping and tearing or falling, because you have to like have all these little funny ways of like adjusting these, like, or else it won't go right. And they're all in the back. I was raging today over a Calvin Klein strapless that I would have loved to wear, but the problem was I used to know how to do all those different clasps and find the little hook to cinch it, and I can't remember how to do it anymore, or I couldn't quite get it right. And it was like, it's a strapless, nice jean dress, and it would have been awesome, but I could never figure out to cinch it properly. And until I can, I can't wear it because my boobs will spill out at the top. And because see, it has the little made, the it's like rubber, so it won't come off. It's like a built-in bra, but you have to put it like so it closes right and it's tight, and you have to pull the fabric from the extra part right here. So then it's like so fitting and it fits you perfectly. So your waist is all tight and everything's gonna stay, and you're not gonna spill out the top of your dress. It's like the most awesome invention, but you have to know how to do the hooks and the cinching, or else you can't do it. And it's really simple once you know how to do it. But I think I need a hook or something. I know I figured out most of it. You have to turn it inside out, and then you have to like grab it and do that. But I couldn't get it to go in the right way. I love this. I got this at Savers, and it was brand new with the tags on it. It's like such an amazing. Oh, I love dresses like that in the old days, in the like 80s. I used to always love to wear like little jean things, and then you can dress it up or dress it down. So this dress, it's like, I don't know, it's weird because it's like that angle. So one side's supposed to fit high and the other one like it goes like lower, but it's really not. I don't know, like no matter what you do to it, it just like looks weird because of how it's cut. And so and if I wore a strapless bra, no matter what strapless bra I could possibly wear, it was going to show either in the back. Oh, wait, not this. Oh, no wonder. This isn't the angle one. This is the good one. All right, now. Now I'm like, why isn't it going to the angle? It looks weird. But this one goes all the way. Oh, no, did I? Oh, no. So this one goes like all the way down, down, down to like almost the top of your butt. And oh no, it doesn't. Thankfully, it doesn't have the slit up the back too, because that would be probably a little bit too much. But this was really expensive, like the original price anyway. I don't know how to show the back. Does this flip? How do I flip the camera? I think there is a way, but I've never used this before, so I don't know how. Oh, I know. I can go to the mirror. Wow, this is a really long cord. There we go. All right, there we are. I have like oh no, I made a mess. But I have no mirrors in this dark, dingy place. And I miss my ex-husband bought me this amazing mirror. It's like a standing mirror that swivels around so you can like see yourself from every angle. And here you have to like jump up on a chair, and it doesn't matter because the mirror is really dirty, and every time I clean it, it just gets dirty all over again. Oh my god! See, you need a perfect mirror. Like I can't like go like that and see what I really actually look like. Like that's like it's so ridiculous. I don't know how I'll ever. I can't wait to go to that place because I bet everything is like just shiny because they sanitize it, and the tub is gonna be so. Oh my god, my bathroom here today. There was a spider in there with me from last night. I tried to kill it, but it escaped. So I was taking a shower thinking the spider was gonna come out and get me any second, but I didn't get got by the spider, but I did get got by the fucking um, slumlord because the shower wall finally burst open, which I knew it would because I could see the little crack and all the nasty black stuff inside the walls spilled in my tub. And I was I was so, oh my God, I was so horrified. And I was like, I couldn't I was I couldn't even think of how I was gonna ever sanitize or be able to use the bathroom. And I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm so glad that I get to be in a clean, unspider fested. See, there's just no way to see how it looks properly. But anyway, it's supposed to be straight, and but you just I'm in the way for seeing it, and there's no way to get it to look proper without like blocking something. So it's supposed to be really like symmetrical down the back all the way to make butt looking cleavage. But I don't want it to get snagged on something since it was so expensive, and I got it for a good deal. But I don't want. I love it. I just like it, and I put it on every once in a while and never wear it because I'm like, no, it's gonna get ruined. And I originally bought it like as a nightgown, and my kids are like, "Oh, you have to wear that. That's so pretty." And I'm like, "I would wear this." And Joy is like, "Oh my gosh, I want to wear that." I'm like, "Okay, it's really." If I ever wore this out when I grew up, I would be like, people would be like offering me money for, you know, like stuff. Actually, that did happen to me once in Boston. Some foreign guy came up and said, I didn't, and I thought I misunderstood, but I did not. I was so horrified and mad. That looks so cool though. I love like when they do interesting like details like that. I don't know. Yeah, I can never see what you see, but it looks really cool because like it's like all Oh yeah, you can kind of see. Here we go. It's like oh wait, why don't I put it on there? Oh my god, that's retarded. I'm doing it like my stupid phone, and the whole point of having this thing is that you don't have to do that. You can just set it down and like walk away. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I have not eaten a meal in I thought, I forget to eat because I have ADD and I'm busy and I never get any I'm always not enough money, but hopefully after February it'll be better, but not perfect. Gems. Yeah, this one has gems on the back. Um, or do you mean gem? Like there used to be a 80s girl and it was Gem. What was it? Gem and the I can't remember. Oh my god, it was a cartoon and it was this kick-ass rocker girl with like pink hair. Gem. Oh my god, why can't I remember? Gem and the heartstrings. Oh man, do you guys know what it is? Gem and the JEM, and it would be like rockin' music, and these girls would be like all fluorescent colors and pink hair. Oh my god, I got where'd it go? Here it is. I'm gonna dye my hair eventually because I was gonna do it yesterday, but I chickened out because my hair is falling out a lot, but it's starting to grow back. But the things growing back are a little fuzzy, like I'm being born a baby again. These little fuzzy hairs are coming up, but they're white. So apparently, finally, my hair is gonna grow back. I think, but it might be. I don't know if it's gonna be white, But I know the first of what comes out is gonna be white. Because do runway. I actually did a real one runway once. I was in a runway, like an official broadcasted in the newspaper. Boston Globe was there, and it was really. I actually didn't like doing it because they like announced my name and everything. But it was kind of fun to like be backstage, and except they made me get my makeup done by somebody else, which I don't like that. So let's see. I forget. I don't even remember, but I had to do that. Like there was like you had to walk and like down the whole thing, and then you had to like go in front of all the dudes who are supposed to like be like the photographers. I don't know if you can see me walk. I don't have any room to walk. If I walk, it'll be like one or two steps because there's nowhere to walk in here. There's literally three rooms in the whole apartment, and they're all like clustered together with furniture and my stuffed drawers with like and the closets have like the few things that I do have because I would not put them. I need to. Oh yeah, that's it. I need to like rest and eat something. I haven't eat. Oh, I was saying I didn't eat since I cooked salmon on Monday and it didn't come out good, so I threw it away. And I realized that was the last time, and it's Saturday. No wonder I'm stressed out to this level and not really able to accomplish much. So, oh wait, I don't know how you can see me. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So, now it's I'm outside and you can see the back and the way around. But that's not a proper walk. You're supposed to actually be walking and moving, but I can't do that because otherwise I would like have my hips going and like really walk it like because you're supposed to have really super long legs, which I don't because that's why you're supposed to be above 5'9". I don't know how I got let into that because I'm only 5'5". It was like not an official, or else I would have never been on that. But it was for a real fashion line and a real fashion boutique, which I worked at for free though, because I knew the people who owned the shop. Yeah, so I don't know. I would never. I don't know. I would wear this if I had if I accessories that I have over it maybe. But the accessories are all different ones like this. These are all. Oops. See, already something got snagged on this one. Just like anything on these little, like really nice fabrics. I don't like that, but if it's cold and rainy, like I don't want to freeze to death. I would have to have some kind of coat or jacket over me. And so this is like totally like Nikki, I mean, Stevie Nicks style. And she would like, when she was in concert, she would like do everything with it. Like she was, oh, I love her. She is like the absolute this idol of mine. And then I have these more hippie ones, which are like, these are actually from the real, like a long time ago. They smell like my grandmother's house because that's where they're from. And these belonged to my aunt, who is no longer with us. Oh, look at all these comments. You guys are awesome. I don't know how people who have live streams keep up with like when they have millions of people. I don't think I could be able to do that. I'm trying to promote my Patreon so that I don't have to live dependent on my ex-husband anymore cuz I don't know. I don't it's just even though he owes it to me, I know he does. He owes his children. I'm relying on it every month, and the stuff that happens and the length of time, like last Christmas we had no internet, no television, and no phone during Christmas, and no gifts. And me and my son, because he doesn't visit or have contact, had nothing to do because without Wi-Fi we couldn't even watch on our phones like Netflix or anything. And thankfully there was a food bank secret Santa thing, and they rocked it because everything on the list that I put my kids liked, they gave. And Joy, she's really hard to please. She was so happy about everything. She was going, "Oh, this is the best." And I was like, "What?" Usually I feel just so sad because she'll brag about these expensive things that like at her dad's house that he buys, but they're not, they weren't like exactly her little, like she had specifics, and this secret Santa just really gave her every one of her like little things. I was really happy for once that she was just happy with everything in there, because when I pick stuff I always pick the wrong size or brand, or it's not authentic enough, because apparently there's like this whole new thing about people have like certain, if it's no matter how expensive or high quality the brand, there's like, oh no, that we know that didn't come from the like official website and store, like it came from some other lower class like mall. And I'm like, it's the same exact thing. It's cotton, it absorbs your sweat, it has the brand name you like, but they just can't, they couldn't, can't do it, because apparently kids at school will just hate them and make fun of them and shame them to death, even though bullying and harassing and everything like that is supposed to be totally unacceptable. I remember bunny ears being banned at the elementary school, and I was like bunny ears? It's and they called it a microaggression. But it seems like the violence isn't getting any less. So it's actually going the opposite way, because my town never had anything happen. Like the only things in the police blotter were like people heard a noise outside or a raccoon knocked stuff over. It was never, or like people yelling when they were drunk in their house, but there were never like actual crimes in my town. But every time I've gone downtown in the last year, I've seen crazy things happening, and I'm like people would get every time I've gone downtown in this week, I saw somebody get arrested or taken to a hospital, and the police and the fire department were like surrounding people that were like so just yelling and screaming. And then tonight I heard this man screaming his head off at his ex, or soon to be apparently, and saying like she's gonna take his baby away, and he was getting closer to me because I had the backpack on, and I was trying to like get farther away, but he was getting closer and closer, and I'm like, oh no, he's about to hang up, because I didn't want him to like start talking to me, because he was one of those people, like he was in a bad mood. He was saying all his things to his ex on emotion, and he was like just looking around for somebody to like tell about his evil bitch ex-wife, because he had already, he was, oh, I couldn't believe he was saying, screaming these things like right in my town, and every, I thought he was actually, there was a person, until I peeked behind me and I realized it was a phone. And I made it across to the other side though, and he didn't get me. And I went inside the ATM because it was, he couldn't get in unless he was had a bank card. So, and yeah, it was safe. And then the best thing I did tonight. This is so, I have always been married and having kids raised and stuff. So when I was 21, I was 9 months pregnant, and all this time passed, and I'd never sat at a like grown up bar before, like at the with the stools. And tonight I went in my favorite sushi restaurant and I sat down at the bar, and I asked for the Thai iced tea that I usually order with takeout, and it has those bubbles. They're actually like big tapioca bubbles, and I just sat there and I was like, it was so quiet and nice, and like nothing was yelling, and there was no one telling me to hurry up and go, and no one like, oh, it was so just that moment to like just not have to go take care of something or have somebody asking me to do or explain or It's just, it's a lot to do. And I used to be able to do it much easier, but I had a huge space in a big house. We weren't all like clustered on top of each other. Like the boys would go play video games in their big bunk bed, four bunk bed room all together, and you'd hear some happy laughing and talking together. And I could go cook dinner downstairs without kids watching and hovering over me, telling me the mac and cheese isn't going to be thick enough. It's no, it's too thin now. And I have to like repeatedly every time I make it, I have to explain it's the same ingredients every single time. And you're saying it's too thin because it hasn't boiled down yet. And it's like, it's so stressful, and it happens every single time. It doesn't matter that I've made it the same. It always comes up perfect because I've perfected the technique to such an extent because I know the level of like rage and oh my gosh, and just refusal to eat stuff if it's not just like the absolute. Oh, my scarf. I have no, I want to show you all the scarves. I have like Joy was asking for scarves, and I couldn't find like all my nice scarves. Well, when I cleaned out the closet to find everything, I found a whole stash that I didn't even realize I had. I had forgotten them. And they're really good. Oh my god. Oh, gosh. See, this is the problem. I'm not an indoor like type person, so trying to walk around in this tiny little space at night when the whole place can hear every like little sound, and John will wake up and come in here and rage. And but the more I know that I have to be quiet, the more I knock everything over at night. I am like such a klutz when I'm in a small space because I try to do everything. I've always been that way for the ADHD, though. I do everything like fast. And this thing I thought was really freaking cool because it's pretty like a contrast in a way that like I'm not just wearing a black fancy thing like too bad, and it's hairy-ish because everyone has like glitter. They wear feather boas and stuff, and like, and it feels like it will keep the Boston wind from whipping and killing me and getting me frostbitten fingers and stuff. Oh my god, I just remembered. Oh, oh my god, I have the gloves that Stevie Nicks wears, the fingerless like lace gloves. Oh, how did I not think of that? Thank you so much for saying that because you brought up the scarves and I'm thinking of my fingers, and that I would have forgot. Oh, that is easy in here. Oh, look at this one. This one's really. I love this one the most, but I don't think I could wear this to that. This would get torn and wrecked, and I would cry because the beading on this, these are like really expensive, like no joking around. They're heavy. This thing is. I'm gonna rip it now. Just like what happened the other day when I said I hope nobody spills this thing. I fermented a probiotic drink called kvass, and apparently they claimed it was hard to make because you have to sprout the beans, and then you have to put it in a jar, and you have to let it ferment for a while without any like mold or anything. And I perfected it. But the thing about beans is they stink so bad. It's like the worst stench ever. But the drink, when you strain the drink out and take the beans away, the drink actually does not smell bad, and it tastes really good. I was expecting it to be so gross I couldn't swallow. And it was good. It was like really good. And I couldn't believe it. And it tasted light. Like there wasn't any kind of flavor. It was just slightly fizzly, like kombucha. You could tell it was like kombucha type something, but with just almost no flavor, like just a light little. it's a little soury, fizzy thing. But this just like it's heavy and you could like move around all night and it's not gonna like fall off if I could get it like on. Oh, it's because I'm leaning over in a weird way, but yeah, like once you get it positioned so the weighting of the beads is right, then it's really pretty like secure and it's substantial because of how nice and beading and like it has like the collar. So if I did it right, and I had a different kind of dress, it would be like a little collar. Of, why isn't it? Did I put it on? I always put things on upside down or backwards. Did I probably did. I always never get things right like that. Like I could, it took me forever. I still get them wrong, but somebody told me how you can, you know how like when you put the fitted sheets on, I would rage all every time I would put them on the wrong way, and I'd have to spin the thing to get to the corners. Well, some little girl taught me, you just lay it on top first and match them up, and then you just put them on. I was like, why didn't anybody like ever tell me that? That's really simple. And I started asking her other tips. I was like, how come when I wash the windows and I wash things, it always like looks dirty still? And she goes, you can only go one direction. So if you go side to side, then that's how. And I was like, all these years I'm wasting my time, my effort, all that money. When one person out of all the psycho cleanly freaks who would criticize my cleaning could have just told me that. They could have just said, hey, the reason your mirror doesn't ever look nice and shiny is you just go around like this and that won't get it clean. If you wipe this way, you have to dry it that way. Like, what? Why does nobody, they just tell you, whoa, use this, use Lysol, use this spray. I use the spray and it does. Oh my gosh. I bet everything I can't do is some secret person knows all the tricks of how to do it. Like the oh the roll. Oh my god. There's a Family Guy episode and it is the epitome of when I do that. Every time I buy plastic wrap and try to put the little things in and roll it out and it's supposed to zip and just oh my God, you should see years of me carefully following the directions and with the foil paper too. I've never once ever been able to just have it go right. I've taped it and then eventually it fall. It's just and then I give up on the box altogether and I just like use a pizza slicer and just slice off a piece and that's it. Do I how long have I been on this live stream? What time is it? Shit, oh my god. I need to sleep before I'm gonna die this weekend. What time is it? I can't even see where the time is on this thing. Do you guys know what time it is? If you're still live. Oh no, there's only one person left. Where the hell is the time? There's no time on this thing unless I click out of here. How can there not be a time? Oh, I know. I can go. No, I can't because it's gone. It's buried. So you guys got to see Strugabella instead of a nice prepared with notes like what my video topic is or something at least like just short. You get to see me at my utmost of no nutrition for I can't believe I went that. I have vitamin deficiency so I'm supposed to eat certain like nutrients and because I am on nomads now and I need to get back on the one that made me be able to have normal housekeeping and eating, remembering stuff when I go in the room and not get distracted from what I was going to do. Yeah, I need to get back to that. But anyway, when I'm really stressed out and I'm really not remembering to like eat and do the things I'm supposed to do because they're not like in front of me, then It's so funny because you've never seen me like this on a video before. So this is like epitome of me at my worst because Joy is expecting this is her best, like most dream night ever, and and she criticizes stuff anyway. So if it's not absolutely 100% like perfect somehow, I rented the whole apartment in Boston, and she's expecting like, oh, you're not gonna find anything, but I got all the watermelon flavor stuff. She's gonna just she's gonna not she's not expecting that I did anything like remotely like that because the smell that means all the sprays, all the bath bubbles, all of everything that I got for us to get ready with, the stuff that the makeup spray, it's all gonna smell so much like the fruit, watermelon and sugar, and I think there was one other fruit, and it's from him. It's from his thing. It's like for and it's from the video. Yeah. Oh, that it's gonna be. She's gonna flip. She's not good. Oh, and I got ice packs because she's like, I'm gonna suffocate. It's gonna be hot. I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna die. And I'm like, so I bought all these little small ice pack things. Like there's thin animal ones and ladybug ones to match the outfits. And it's an ice pack for when you're like, we're gonna pass out and you have to put the ice pack on. It's so cool. Oh, oh my God. Well, oh, oh man, I have to put this away. I that was your sneak peek, guys. But I have to go call a friend that the last he heard of me was I was getting like chased by that guy, and apparently he figured out how to come on the live stream. So he probably thinks I never came back in my I don't know. I think no, he knows that. Did he? No, he hasn't answered, so he doesn't probably know. Who knows what happened? But I should probably tell him I didn't get killed and I didn't because last time I had the backpack, I fell over and got trapped in a rock, like stone steps actually, and my back, my strap was strangling me, and I was like trapped in this because it went down the crack between the stairs, and I couldn't get up because I had fallen over, and I'm strangled, and I can't move, so I had to eventually just snap the strap off of my really nice designer bag that I'm gonna have to find a new strap for now. But I mean, otherwise I would have just laid there for a very long time until the next day, probably trapped by my neck, unable to move. So, have a good night, and I hope you are gonna like the live streams that are coming up because I'm gonna just do like a whole because Joy says we're going to do stuff like never sleep. She wants to make the most of the whole thing. And I did early and late checkout so that the next morning we can walk around Boston because we're right in the center of where everything like Faneuil Hall, Newbury Street, where we're across from the Boston Commons, where all the tours of things are, the old cemeteries, what else? The financial district, all the theaters, Chinatown, uh, downtown crossing, everything. And we can get to it like in just a minute walk or so from where our thing is. And so those are all the places I used to walk around when I was in college and my daughter too. And so it's like, even though I'm like kind of a country bumpkin out here in Wakefield, because it's more like, I don't know, everything closes early. I went in the city and I would walk around and then I would leave again. So I hope you like that, and I will do more Halloween live streams as we go. And if you guys are like during the 24 hours when we're doing it, and I have all these things, I might like if you I know some people like I should plan like certain ones. I'll make ones at each time and we'll do a check in. That way, people, if they really want to watch, because if I do it random, nobody will know. So if somebody really wants to watch for things, I'll give like certain time check ins and, yeah, so people can plan to like see where we're at and what we're doing because we're just gonna do whatever the mood that strikes because Joy's like so freaking out because she wants to do all these weird ahead of the concert things. But I mean, we can't check in until 2. So if she wants to go ahead of time, I mean, to get all ready and dolled up and stuff the way, she wants to do is going to take a while. So that's why it's a good idea that I got the kitchen built in, because I can bring food and stuff. We're not going to be able to go have time to go eat at a restaurant like in Boston. No, that's not going to happen because that takes a long time and it would waste all of our money, because I had to bring cash and have money available in a card because of COVID. So it may be no cash allowed, which will suck because then we'll have so much less money. I'm hoping I can use a little, if there's none at the in the concert, that I could use the cash outside, but who knows? I just spent 70 of it. No dinner again tonight for me because I was gonna eat at the Thai food sushi place, so all I could get was my Thai iced tea. That's it. So I have to go eat a snack, and hopefully I will see you guys soon. Bye. Wow, this is way better camera though. Now you guys can actually see my apartment. It doesn't look like a. Actually looks better on here than it does really here. I like. It looks actually cute. Maybe. Hmm. Interesting. All right. Have a good night and blessed be. Bye. Ah, wait. I don't even know how to go. Yes. Enjoy this. Oh, and comment, because all the people that comment, I'm gonna put their names in and send them something if they give me their address. Okay. Bye.